Hello there! Now, well, somebody's on the line to speak to us. It's this guy, Ricky Gervais. He's already been on the radio this morning on Jonathan Ross.
You're so angry, aren't you?
What? Just because he won the BAFTA and you didn't? I'm angry for you.
I know.
You
I'm
dummy.
angry for me.
I'm angry for me.
Let's get this guy on.
Get this guy on the air. Hello, Ricky.
It's not about awards.
You always say that. People always say that win awards.
I've always thought of, like, particularly Nick, as a winner.
Shut up!
Karl, I've told Karl we're all winners before. It's not. It's the turning up. It's just the being there that counts. It's the hanging around and then not winning.
Yeah, that's fun. I got munted on red wine and then punched Alan Titchmarsh. It was a terrible night.
I bought a 10-minute suit for the BAFTAs, didn't I?
Yeah, it dissolved.
Bought a suit, 300 quid. It was only on for 10 minutes.
You look great. You both look great at the BAFTAs.
Thanks, buddy.
And you.
The Oscars next, isn't it? It's the Oscars next.
Yeah, because we're making a film.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm not, but the Oscars did give me a call and said, "Well, just put anything in."
No, Oscar gave you a call.
Yeah.
Edgar Wright's brother.
I'm called into the brisket competition. How do I win a brisket?
You're going to have to stay on the line and find out about that, RG.
Is it a real brisket? It's not just some sort of reconstituted sort of spam fritter?
No, it's not.
No way.
It's not faux brisket.
Is it okay?
We don't deal in faux meats here.
We came up with an idea for a faux meat.
Yes, we
called
did.
Son of Spam.
No, there was one called Faken.
Faken, which is like fake bacon.
And
very good.
what was the other one? Bork.
Yeah. It's like an amino enriched sliceable meat
Product.
lump.
It's like a protein gel that you slice. It's called Bork.
Last time I met your friend Nick Frost, we were in a doctor's waiting room. I was going for a nasty chaffing at the back of the legs, and he was there with testicular mice.
Running about inside the sack, as the French say.
Yeah, and
his bag.
The doctors came in. They said, "I'm not really a vet," and they got some vets in the people and some students. There was loads of students just watching it, and it was the weirdest I've ever seen.
Do you know how they got them out in the end?
Go on.
Cheese strings.
Yeah, we'll talk to Karl about that, because I told Karl that my friend Robin Ince, when he had worms, the doctor told his mother to hold little bits of cheese and bacon near his anus to bring the worms out. Karl believed it, and the reason he believed it, he reckons there's a worm in South America that it gets into your skin somehow, I don't know, via osmosis or something.
Don't say osmosis.
They wrap bacon around your head, and I said, "What do you mean?" He went, "It's the thinnest part of your body." I went, "How can the head, how can the brain case be the thinnest part of your body?" He went, "Well, it is," and they come up there, so the worm is in the stomach or the foot, and it smells the bacon, and he went, "Everyone likes the smell of bacon."
It's a smelly meat.
Yeah.
I'm just going to refer to my head as a brain case from now on, because I think that's really nice.
Yeah, it was a bit weird, wasn't
The top of the head is as thin as bacon foil.
True. I've heard, though, that's a story. When I was at school in maths, Susan Hall told me that there was a man who had a tapeworm.
Well, she's a liar, anyway.
Listen, don't knock Sue. And he put a pie in front of him. and
a snake fell out
and
of
then
her
opened his mouth and a snake fell out of his gob.
Oh,
And then ate the pie. And then went back in, and then he woke up and a load of spiders came out of his face, and they were banging his head on the roof of the car.
That is actually true, right? And if the phone didn't ring at 4, then he's lost his money. And as he jumped off the roof, as he went past the window, his phone was ringing. His mum came in, and he'd been wanking, and she gave him and it was a giant water rat.
Look,
that is all true.
I'm a fan of these urban myths.
Yeah.
Right? And this is something that was in the paper. I don't know if it's an urban myth or a true one. No,
Go on,
listen,
say it.
right?
I'm there now.
No.
Come on, Karl. Don't let me down. You're allowed to talk. I'm here. Go on, Karl.
Right.
Do it. Do your stuff.
No,
Tell us this one.
this woman, she wanted to get a nice tan before she went on holiday.
Yeah, did you do?
Right.
Go on.
Yeah.
So
there was a lobster.
No, right. So she went to, like a suntan shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And said,
Can I have a suntan, please?
I wanna like get brown for my holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
keep talking.
So the woman said, "Well, yeah, that's all right,
Finish up.
Yeah.
but you can only do 30 minutes when you're going on holiday." And she said, "Well, I'm going tomorrow. I want to get a nice tan." So she said,
Sure.
"No, the rule is you can only do 30 minutes."
This
so
isn't
she
the one where they put her on a Breville toaster.
"No, right." So
That's a good one.
So she has her 30 minutes in that one.
Go on.
Yeah.
Then she goes to like Tanzaro's or whatever.
Right.
The next
There's another one.
And
Down
she
in
goes,
the tan district.
She goes there and has 30 minutes. Goes to the next one, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she's on holiday.
Yeah.
Right. And she's got a nice tan.
Uh-huh.
But she thinks, God, I'm starting to stink a bit.
Yeah.
Right. So she gets back off holiday and she goes to the doctors and says, look, you know, went on holiday, body's starting to smell.
You don't go to the doctor because you stink?
No,
You
but she
do.
couldn't work it out. She like had a bath and stuff, and, and she still stunk, and
Yeah.
she couldn't work it out. Right? So he says, well, tell me what you've been doing. What have
This
you
is
done?
an urban novel.
What's
Gervais loved it. He loved that one.
Go. Look, on it, Simon, look, 2 hours is a lot to fill with dribble. Let Carl talk as long as you want, and then play Radiohead. And I'll tell you what, it flies by.
So anyway,
Go on, let him
so
finish.
the doctor says, well, tell me what you've been up to, and she said, well, what I did was, before I went on holiday, I did, like, about 9 hours on sunbeds.
Yeah.
Right?
And he said, oh, God.
That's brilliant. Do that bit again. He said, oh, God.
Yeah.
So anyway, it only turned out that the smell was her insides rotting because
What?
she
You're a maniac! Oh, you're a maniac! Lock yourself up. Turn yourself in.
We're putting him away.
You know when a doctor turns to you and says, "Oh God, it's bad."
Yeah, I go, oh,
You know, it's-
God.
It was her insides rotting.
But
What, because they
I
cooked?
like the
They
fact
cooked.
that the doctor examined her, thought her insides are rotting, then said, "What have you been doing?" Like a little cryptic, like a teacher. I mean, Carl. Oh, that's amazing.
That was good, though. Come on.
Your insides rotting.
Her insides are rotting.
Have you told him about your auntie? What's your auntie's name? Who farted for 5 minutes and went to the doctor.
aren't we
You're
saving
allowed
that?
to tell that one. You're allowed to tell that one. Well, I better go now, hadn't I? Because
Right.
it's there.
Did you meet, just one more thing, did you meet Bowie?
Yeah.
How is he?
Yeah, he's very nice. And
Did he say, hello, Rick?
He went, hello. He said, hello, Ricky. I love the office. I went, oh, don't go on about it, for Christ's sake, David. No.
Get
I
lost.
could listen or not listen to Ricky Gervais's voice
All
for
day long.
Shut up.
Bye, mate.
Play me a record.
Up yours.
Here's Coldplay.